Guys, Horus the Sky God Pharaoh coming back at you with another video. Today we're going to be telling you how you have a closed sacral chakra, which is your second Sadavishthana chakra. Oh God, I'm going to get copyrighted. Oh no, this is not what I wanted. Should just put that on repeat. Sorry for the incident. I'm probably not going to edit that out. But anyway, yeah. So we're going to get into how you have a closed sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is your second chakra within your body system. Okay? Also known as the Sadavishthana. So we're going to get into a closed sacral chakra. We're going to get into what a closed sacral chakra feels like. We're going to get into what an open sacral chakra feels like. And we're going to get into how to open your Sadavishthana, or your second chakra, also known as your sacral chakra. So that was a long ass intro. Let's get into it. You know the deal, guys. All power to the multi-celestial angelic beings. And let's get into this video, guys. So, a closed sacral chakra, Sadavishthana. You will feel detachment. You will feel lost from the matrix. Like you don't know who you are, and you don't know the people you apparently know. You don't know the people you don't apparently know. And that's causing a very terrible side effect on you. Another one is isolation. We're just going to go over these real quick. You feel isolated. You don't want to make new friends, talk to no one. And this is reasonable in some circumstances, but if it becomes a problem, overbearing, you may have a closed sacral chakra. Or it may be overactive. That may be a possibility too, I'm just realizing. Because if you let pride get to you, you'll get full of pride. Okay, anxiety, that's a big one. You'll feel like you have no control over your world. And this is a big one, because anxiety is what is a lower chakra action, meaning it happens in the past three chakras, below the solar plexus, in the root, in the sacral chakra. These are the three low chakras. You vibrate any higher, up into the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra. This is where you start to feel real pain. Okay, you're going to be reliving your past traumas over and over again, until you learn from it. But the lower chakras are more, the root and sacral chakras are more based on pleasure. But the sacral chakra is the chakra of pleasure. But when blocked, you could feel loneliness and guilt. And the fourth one is a low sex drive. So if you're a guy and you're on the up and up and you're not getting any pussy, you're not getting laid much, you're a beta male, or anything, then you may have a closed sacral chakra. And nothing a little meditation can't fix, but we'll get into other ways to fix this sacral chakra. Another thing linked to this, shyness. Shyness, that's a big one. You don't want to talk to anyone in general. Shyness, basically what I said. Lack of your creativity. This is a big one. As 9 etheric beings with carbon in our skin, we are designed to create and express ourselves, for we are the universe. Our organs have all sorts of elements in them that this white man does. This so-called white man, or these Asian people and these Arab people and these Jewish people, that's what they don't have. Our organs are made up of the metals. Our organs are made of gold. Our organs are made of crystals. Our organs contain high amounts of plutonium. Our minerals are the minerals inside our body are very different from the white man. Almost unrecognizable. Okay. And so we're going to get into inspiration, the lack of inspiration. Like I said before, sexual and reproductive issues. So if you have sperm issues and reproductive issues, you can't get hard, like erectile dysfunction, and this could be a sign of a closed sacral chakra. You may be taking in too much sexual pleasure, or in too much pleasure, whether it's sexual, money-wise, any kind of pleasure. You will take gratitude in. It's like you almost have too much gratitude and you're too grateful to the point where it hurts. You can never be grateful to the point where it hurts, because our minds are, as 9 etheric beings with carbon in our skin, our minds are unlimited. Feeling overwhelmed, like you may be replaying a past situation in your head, and you're not actually reliving the trauma, and you cause an embarrassment in public. You just feel overwhelmed. Like this goes with the low sex drive and the loneliness and the isolation and the detachment, lost in the matrix. That's the stuff this connects with, because these are all symptoms of a closed sacral chakra. And if you feel any of these symptoms, you're probably not meant to be watching this video, because chances are you ain't trying to vibrate past that heart chakra. You ain't trying to clear the dark demons from your soul. You're not trying to you're not in constant praise with whatever you want to call a higher source. And it can be your higher self. It doesn't have to be God, Jesus, or Jehovah, or whatever bullshit they got our species worshiping now in those Catholic churches. No, there's no Allah or God or Jehovah. Brothers and sisters, you are this higher power that they talked about in these fairy tale scriptures. And you're activating your chakras, your main 7 chakras, from your root chakra to your crown chakra, which I'm going to be reviewing, so I can help people raise their vibration, so I can raise the frequency of the planet, and show so these caucasoids who rule over us, their true skin colors shall show. Those pale-faced beings we are not human like them. We are the supreme. And they cannot vibrate past their solar plexus and their sacral chakras, which is why a lot of people who have white in their ancestry, a lot of you brothers and sisters like me who have white in whose family members passed down white, this caucasoid gene into us, that was an imperfection. That's why our people got autism and sickle cell disease. Ain't no niggas getting autism and sickle cell disease for slavery, nigga. Fuck you mean? Loss of imagination and no creativity. That's another big one. We're going to go through these quick. You could be feeling pain and stiffness in your lower back, unless you're trying to get off of going into the gym, because you had it and it's a Monday. I didn't want to upload this video, but the cosmos was like, hey, we are one. You must upload this video to become even more one with the cosmos. So here I am, in pain or stiffness in your lower back or hips, out of touch with your emotions, feeling like your emotions have control over you, when your emotions shouldn't have any control over you. You should have control over them. We shouldn't get into that. You can't sit there and be a little bitch the rest of your life and regret not doing anything. Excuse my language. I don't want to lower the frequency by cursing. Out of touch with your emotions. Okay, now here's an over-open sacral chakra. And this is an extremely over-open sacral chakra. Experiencing emotions more deeply. You may be replaying an event that happened in your head for the last few weeks, days, months, years. It's time to get out of that cycle. I know change hurts, but this is what opens a sacral chakra. When you're too much in your comfort zone, when you're in your comfort zone 24/7, chances are your sacral chakra is not going to be open, because to open your chakras, you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to experience something spiritual. Even if it is in the comfort of your own home, start making changes. Because when you get in your comfort zone too much, you know that there's changes. There's changes, nigga. And they're spraying all these chemicals in the sky, making it impossible for us to get outside of our houses. Up here in New York and Pennsylvania, it's so damn cold or wet. I can't build no structures or anything. Extreme mood swings. And this doesn't go if you have bipolar disorder, because that is a label given to you, and you are special the way you are. But okay. Okay, awakens the power of creation. This is a regular open sacral chakra. It's not too open, it's not closed, it's open, okay? Once all your chakras open, you can't close them. But there are certain things that can lower the frequency of your chakras. And what am I talking about? Junk food, porn, being in an artificial environment 24/7. These are things that deteriorate the chakras. Unless it's like raining outside, because it'd be so cold outside. I ain't in one of the warmer states. I wish I could go to, one of these days I'm going to go down to Florida. One of these days I'm going to go down to Florida. I'm going to have a summer there. See how good the summers there are in Florida. But anyway, this allows a person to discover the power of choice to create an intimate relationship. So when we're out of this Mercury of retrograde, which Mercury doesn't take as quick as the other planets when they're in retrograde, because a lot of the planets, they take a lot of time to orbit their sun. Uranus takes 84 years, Neptune takes 165 years, Jupiter takes 12 years, Saturn takes 30 years, Mars takes a year and a half to go around our galactic sun. But this is just an illusion. This is how much time the planets take, because the further they are away and that bullshit, we're not going to get into that NASA bullshit, because they don't know what's up there, but we do. But Jupiter and Venus, according to astrology, because astrology is like a branch, astrology is like a tree, and astronomy is like the branch, man. Like, astronomy is the branch, man. Astronomy is the branch, man. They stole that all from astrology, because astrology was made first. This allows a person to discover the power. Yep, we already go that. And this will be from emotional well-being, sexuality, intimacy, money, joy, creativity, and joy. And you'll feel creativity flow naturally, movement. You'll be able to procreate, meaning your seed will be fertile, especially if you have been practicing semen retention. Your seed shall be ready to have kids, and they won't turn out retarded, because the more you save your semen and the more you tend to your semen, kind of like a plant, because you and the way you move your body is like a plant. That's why I suggest, whenever you have the energy, take more than one shower a day to cleanse off all the parasitical demons from your body, especially if you ain't practicing semen retention, because I know a lot of us guys out here can't control ourselves. So you'll have more desires for the fine things in life: food, art, sex, the things you came here to experience on this earth before the white man ruined it all. Pleasure, relationships. And this is how to open your sacral chakra. Like I said before, men, if you want to open your sacral chakra, go more than 2 days without masturbating or having sex, and save up your semen. You'll feel the sexual kundalini energy flowing up through your veins, okay? This is called the kundalini energy, and it was recorded in ancient Egypt and ancient India, so they were awoke. They knew what was going on, and we already knew this, so I'm going to just go along, because I'm blabbing here, man. Had a couple hits of the blunt, and now I'm tripping, man.
You're like most people, you may be
stupid. Matrix interrupted me with an ad again. But anyway, a vegan diet will help too, as junk food and meat and cheese. Well, don't want to say cheese, because cheese doesn't lower the chakras as much as chicken and pork. Because no, brothers and sisters, pigs and chickens are not indigenous to this planet. The spooky lizard man came from space and made them. So back in all those conquests, those European crusades, and when the Nazis invaded Poland and France, they killed all their Jews and took all their livestock. It was all a ploy made by the reptilians and the Pleiadians, because that's what they need to survive. Our species didn't eat meat before the white man was here. Even when, after the white man was made in the lab by clones by the lizard people, most of the Africans and the Native Americans, and most of the brothers and sisters in the land we call Africa, the golden beings, which are not black people, which are not Africans. We are golden beings of this planet. We are one with nature and the cosmos. We are one with this planet, brothers and sisters. And we have to come together against an enemy who is supporting a police system worldwide, who is killing us when we know the bad people, the bad versions of us who are gangbanging and selling hardcore drugs. The system was made to oppress all people equally, and it just happens to be working to oppress our species. And in our species, we were here first, and they came and they took our land. They took our land, and they came and they took it. And they made the founding forefathers. They were not human beings. They were reptilian shapeshifters. Every president since Washington was a shapeshifter. People of the parliament, and the parliament's still controlled by the U.S. government. And the U.S. government and the parliament right now is being controlled by the Chinese. This is how deep this matrix shit goes, my nigga. This is how deep it goes, but I'm not going to go off into a whole rant about that, but crystals. I had some calcite here. Think carnelian, that's the name of it. It's an orange, it's like an orange gemstone, okay? Internment, so do some fasting, okay? Other than practicing semen retention, do fasting. Sorry, I'm going to get copyrighted again. Do fasting. Okay? Like, fast for a certain hour, like 17 hours. That's probably the most I can go without food. 18 or 17 hours. I could probably go 18 or 17 hours without anything to eat. I've gone whole afternoons and mornings without things to eat. And even in the reason you feel cranky, or some people feel cranky or hangry when they don't eat anything all day, is because all the toxins are being flushed out of the body from all that artificial food the white man is feeding you. So, other than fasting, self-reflection, that would work too. Reflecting on who you are. Like, I did some self-reflecting today. I had a lot of sitting around on my butt to do. But after this, I came to the conclusion. I can't go out today. I gotta make this video. I gotta spread the message to the people. And we got some affirmations here. I am grateful. I invite joy into my life. These are things you can repeat over and over again, or write 100 times in a notebook over and over again, so it actually happens to you. Because if you write this shit I'm repeating right here, you can go and replay it. If you write this shit I'm repeating right here 100 times, this will actually come true. Like when they had you in detention in high school, you will be on some Bart Simpson shit and write this shit 100 times over, and these affirmations will come to manifestation, brothers and sisters. I invite joy into my life. I love my body and the way I move it. My sexuality is sacred. These are a few affirmations you can practice. Self-reflection, like I said. Eating, and you can also wear orange. And last but not least, eating oranges. You can eat orange food, carrots or oranges. You can eat them, and they will activate your sacral chakra. Alright, this is Horus the Sky God Pharaoh here, and you know the deal. All power to the multi-celestial and angelic beings, and may chaos reign within you forever and ever. Chaos is power, brothers and sisters. So many of us have been lost. So many.